Hey footy fans, welcome to Footy Fin, my first video for 2025. Very exciting. Hope 2025 has started well for you all. Look, I'm going to be looking to do a combination of rugby league, NRL, and also rugby union videos this year once again. Hope you enjoy them. Some of you will want to tune into one or the other, but not both, I'm sure. Anyway, look, it's now only 2 weeks until the first NRL preseason game. This is an NRL video, obviously. That game will be between the Sharks and the Warriors, incidentally. So, time to just blow out a few cobwebs, really, for myself and just quickly run over each team. Any major changes, major signings or departures, any major news, maybe a bold prediction or two for them, and yeah, see where we're at currently. Of course, this is just a very brief overview at this stage, so I'll run through them loosely in terms of where they finished last season. So Penrith Panthers, end of an era. We're into the mid 2020s now. The Panthers' reign was in the early 2020s, and this season they've lost Luai, Taruva, and James Fisher Harris. They'll all be big losses. So end of an era. Storm, brewing. That's it. Not many changes at the Storm. They've got a Tuikamanu from the Tigers and a young fella by the surname of Leo from New Zealand Rugby from the Sevens. Not too many changes other than that. They'll be looking out to go one better than last year. Roosters, donuts. They've lost their centres. They've lost their two centres, Manu and Sua Ali'i, both to rugby union. Manu's playing in Japan. Of course, they've got Nwangani Tawase from the Wallabies, but they also have lost Kiri, JWH, and Tupanua. So some big losses to the Roosters. Sharks, mostly steady as she goes. Very few changes at the Sharks. They've lost Dale Finucane to retirement. They've picked up Aden Fanua-Blake from the Warriors. So like for like there, but steady as she goes. The Cowboys, they've got a few losses. They've lost at least 4 premiership winners in Chad Townsend, Val Holmes, both ex-Sharks, Jake Granville and Kyle Felt. So some big shoes to fill there. And yeah. Other than that, they should do pretty well. The Bulldogs, they've picked up Satili Tupanua from the Roosters. A couple of other signings. They're looking to build. Could finish in the top 4. They've lost the Fox, but that won't slow them down too much. Manly, pretty steady as she goes. Not too many changes at all with Manly. Couple of retirements like Brad Parker. They've lost Schuster. They've picked up Jazz Tavanga from the Warriors. So a bit of steel into the forward pack there. Otherwise, not many changes. The Knights, likewise, pretty steady as she goes. They've lost Daniel Saifiti to the Dolphins, of course. Raiders, a few big losses here. All rep players. They've lost Jordan Rapana, Elliot Whitehead, and Cottridge. I think they've all gone to the English Super League. The last couple playing for Catalan Dragons, I think. Rapana might be Hull. They'll miss those fellas. The Dolphins, fins up, my team. New captain and new coach. Of course, Wayne Bennett's departed. Christian Wolf steps in as coach. They've picked up Daniel Saifiti from the Knights. New captain's yet to be named, I believe. So yeah. Hopefully they can do better and at least make the top 8. Their depth could still be a bit of an issue. Dragons, not sure what's doing there. They've picked up a few rep players in Gutho, Damien Cook and Val Holmes. But maybe those fellas won't last too long because they've lost their only 3 test players that I'm aware of. They've lost Lomax, Hunt and Molo more recently. So I don't know what's going on. And Shane Flanagan, has signed on his son Kyle for a longer-term contract, so I'm not sure how they're going to go. Broncos, few big changes there. Maguire comes in as coach. Ben Hunt returns to the club, where he played many seasons. Ezra Mam's out injured, suspended for the first 8 or 9 games. Maybe there'll be a bit more no frills than in previous years to Broncos. That wouldn't hurt them. The Warriors. Now, they have picked up James Fisher-Harris from the Panthers. He may indeed be their new captain. That'll help. However, it is a bit of an end of an era for the Wars. They've lost their legendary Sean Johnson. They've lost Tohu Harris to injury and forced retirement, Jazz Tavanga and Adam Fanua-Blake. So some big losses there. We'll see how they go. Titans. Not too many changes. They've lost Tanner Boyd to the Warriors. They have picked up Wallaby 5'8" Carter Gordon. He was already playing in the Queensland Cup late last year. He'll probably do pretty well, and he'll go in the halves, be mentored by Kieran Foran. Regan Campbell-Gillard, RCG from the Eels. That's an interesting one. Eels. Is anyone staying at the Eels? Well, they have kept their halves combo for this season, Moses and Brown. Brown is a free agent after this year. Jason Rolls is the new coach. They do pick up Lomax from the Dragons, so that'll help. But they've lost a lot of old stalwarts from the club. The Rabbitohs. Wayne Bennett returns, having narrowly lost the grand final in 2021. Can he go one better with them? Will be interesting to see how he goes and how he manages a couple of those big egos in the dressing room. Let's see what happens there. And lastly, the Tigers. Tigers have picked up Jerome Luai from the Panthers. Of course, he's their new captain. Also picked up Taruva. They have lost Papali'i and Atua Kamanu. So that is going to hurt their forward pack. Still some dodgy stuff going on with the board and a bit of a power struggle between the Magpies and the Balmain factions, I think. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Anyway, that's it. That's my wrap-up for now. Went a bit longer than I thought. Anyway, keep an eye out for the pre-season stuff. And thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment. Till next time, you might catch me out around the left edge. See ya.